This lesson is designed to help you learn 150 basic verbs, mostly in the simple past tense. First, review the verbs and their translations. Write down any verbs that are new to you. If your native language is not included in the table and you would like it added, please leave a comment. Next, read and listen to 4 short stories to better understand the meaning and use of these verbs. As you read along, write down the new words and look them up. You may also watch the 2 videos linked in the comment area for additional practice. When you are ready, complete the quizzes in this video to test your understanding of the 150 verbs. Write your answers on paper. Check your answers at the end of this video. Accept, add, admire, admit, advise, agree, allow, answer, appear, arrive, ask, bake, behave, belong, blink. Bore, borrow, bother, brush, call, care, change, chew, clean, climb, close, collect, compare, complain, complete. Confuse, continue, cook, copy, correct, cough, count, cover, crash, cross, dance, deliver, depend, disagree, disappear. Divide, dress, drop, dry, earn, end, enjoy, explain, fail, fill, film, fish, fix, fold, follow. Fry, gather, greet, guess, happen, hate, help, hope, hug, hurry, identify, improve, include, increase, inform. Invite, jog, join, joke, jump, kick, kiss, knock, laugh, learn, like, listen, live, love, manage. Marry, measure, miss, move, need, notice, obey, offer, open, order, pack, paint, pass, plan, play. Point, practice, prefer, prepare, pretend, protect, pull, push, rain, receive, record, relax, remember, repair, repeat. Report, rest, return, save, scream, share, shout, smile, smoke, start, stay, step, stop, study, talk. Thank, travel, trust, try, turn, type, use, visit, wait, walk, want, wash, watch, wish, work. Last month, Daniel decided to move to a new apartment closer to his job. He lived far from work before, and the long commute bored him. After he found a suitable place, he called the landlord and asked several questions. The landlord answered politely and allowed Daniel to visit the apartment the next day. When Daniel arrived, he noticed that the building looked clean and quiet. He climbed the stairs, knocked on the door, and waited for the landlord to open it. Inside, Daniel looked around carefully. The furniture belonged to the previous tenant, but the rooms appeared bright and spacious. Daniel liked the apartment and agreed to rent it. The following weekend, Daniel packed his clothes, folded his shirts, and covered fragile items with towels. While carrying boxes, he dropped one by accident, but nothing broke. His friend Anna helped him load the car and pushed a heavy box through the hallway. They laughed when Daniel tripped, but he stood up quickly and continued working. At the new apartment, Daniel unpacked, cleaned the kitchen, and washed the floor. He fixed a loose shelf, painted one wall, and hung a picture. When he finished, he felt tired but satisfied. That evening, he ordered food, ate slowly, and rested on the couch. Over the next few days, Daniel changed his routine. He walked to work instead of driving and arrived on time without hurrying. He saved money on gas and spent more time at home. One evening, he invited Anna for dinner, cooked pasta, and shared dessert. They talked, joked, and enjoyed the quiet space. By the end of the week, Daniel felt more comfortable in his new place. He believed the move was the right decision and hoped things would continue to improve. Last Saturday, a neighborhood group organized a small community event at the local park. The idea started after several residents complained that neighbors did not know each other well. One volunteer suggested a simple plan, and most people agreed to help. Early in the morning, the organizers arrived at the park and checked the area. They measured the space, divided it into sections, and placed tables near the entrance. A delivery truck stopped nearby and delivered chairs and food supplies. Volunteers carried the boxes, opened them, and counted the items to make sure nothing was missing. Some people prepared food at home and brought it to the park. One woman baked bread, another fried snacks, and a man grilled vegetables. Everyone covered the food carefully to protect it from insects. Children helped by setting plates on the tables and filling cups with water. When the event began, neighbors greeted each other warmly. Many people introduced themselves, asked questions, and listened with interest. A few guests felt shy at first, but friendly smiles made them comfortable. Children played games, ran, and jumped across the grass, while adults talked nearby. Later, a small accident happened when a child tripped and fell. His mother rushed over, cleaned his knee, and protected it with a bandage. The child stopped crying, smiled, and returned to playing after a short rest. As the afternoon continued, people shared food, laughed, and exchanged stories. Some neighbors discovered common interests, while others learned new things about the area. One man recorded the event on his phone, and another volunteer took photos to post later. When the event ended, everyone helped clean up. Volunteers collected trash, folded chairs, and packed supplies. Before leaving, many people thanked the organizers and expressed their appreciation. They believed the event improved the neighborhood spirit and hoped to meet again soon. On Thursday morning, Paul woke up early. He brushed his teeth and hurried off to work. He needed to arrive early because he planned to review his notes before an important meeting. As he waited for the green light, a small accident happened. A dog appeared from nowhere. A car avoided the dog but crashed into a fence at the corner. Someone screamed, and the driver shouted at the dog. Paul crossed the street carefully, called the police, and reported the incident. Officers arrived quickly and asked witnesses what happened. Paul answered their questions and described what he saw. When Paul arrived at work, he learned that his team failed to meet a deadline the week before. His team members admitted their mistake and apologized to the manager. The manager accepted their apology and advised them to communicate better. He agreed to give the team a second chance. He explained the new plan, repeated the instructions, divided the tasks clearly, and informed the team about the changes. Paul worked carefully and tried to follow the instructions. He obeyed company rules and avoided distractions. During lunch, he offered help to a new employee. They talked about work, and Paul guessed that the job felt stressful for the new employee. Paul advised him to trust that regular practice would help him improve. In the afternoon, Paul repaired a broken printer and used his laptop camera to film a short training video. He typed and recorded the instructions. Before leaving, he saved his work, turned off the lights, and closed the office door. Last Saturday morning, Paul followed his usual weekend routine and did some exercise. A few weeks earlier, he joined a local gym and started jogging in the park. He wanted to improve his health. At first, he hated running, but as he continued, he noticed small progress and started to enjoy it. Later, Paul visited his girlfriend, Sarah, who lived nearby. Sarah cooked a delicious meal for him. They talked while they enjoyed their meal. After lunch, Paul stayed to help Sarah around the house. He cleaned the kitchen counter, washed the dishes, and dried them carefully with a towel. He accidentally dropped a plate. It didn't break, but it bothered him. Sarah pretended to be upset at first, then laughed and told him not to worry. Paul remembered that Sarah needed a bookshelf, so he brought a tape measure and measured the space between her computer desk and the TV stand. They decided to visit a second-hand furniture store. They hoped to find a bargain so they could save some money. That evening, Paul and Sarah talked about their future. They discussed marriage and where they wanted to live. They counted their blessings and agreed to continue to trust and care about each other. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and answer the questions on the screen. Choose the correct verb to complete each sentence. The correct answers are at the end of this video. Pencils down. Now's the time to check our answers. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions about this video, leave a comment down below.